Hello everybody and welcome to Ichabod Helps, also known as Ichabod Orange. I have citrused up my avatar for this because it's time to do that. I think I need to be just a little more orange, but go ahead and let me know what you think in the description below. Today we have to have a conversation that I didn't really want to have, but apparently I fucking got to. Oh yes, Wred has decided that we need to talk about Sharia and its applications toward feminism and Linda Sarsour. So, let's get the basics by describing what Sharia law is. Sharia, or Islamic law, is a religious law forming the part of the Islamic tradition. It is derived from religious precepts of Islam, particularly the Quran and the Hadith. In Arabic, the term Shari refers to God's immutable divine law and contrasted with fiqh, which refers to its human scholarly interpretations. The manner of its application in modern times has been a subject of dispute between Muslim traditionalists and reformists. Traditionally, the theory of Islamic jurisprudence recognized the sources of Sharia, the Quran, Sunnah, Qiyas, analogical reasoning, and Jima, juridical consensus. Different legal schools, of which are prominent in Hanifa, Malika, Shafi'i, Hanbali, and Jafari, developed methodologies for deriving Sharia rulings from scriptural sources using the method known as ijtihad. Traditional jurisprudence distinguishes from the two principal branches of law. So let's go here and take a look and see what we've got here. Application. Here we go. Most Muslim majority countries with Sharia prescribed hudud punishments in their legal code do not prescribe to it routinely as use of other punishments instead. The harsh Sharia penalties, such as stoning, beheading, and other forms of death penalty, are first on varying levels of consistency. Since the 1970s, most Muslim majority countries have faced vociferous demands from their religious groups and political boards to immediately adopt Sharia as the sole or at least primary legal framework. Some moderates and liberal scholars within these Muslim countries have opted for a limited expansion of Sharia. With the growing Muslim immigrant communities in Europe, there have been reports of some media of no-go zones being established where Sharia law reigns supreme. However, there's no evidence of the existence of no-go zones, and these allegations are sourced from anti-immigrant groups falsely equating low-income neighborhoods predominantly inhabited by immigrants as no-go zones. In England, the Muslim Arbitration Tribunal makes use of Sharia family law to settle disputes, though this limited adoption of Sharia is controversial. So, when you go into the no-go zone thing, I don't know how unbiased Wikipedia is. I'm actually pretty sure they're pretty fucking biased on this particular topic, because I've seen quite a few videos of people going into no-go zones and getting fucking near thrown out because of it. When it comes to Sharia law, from what I can say, in my particular knowledge of it, is not a whole lot. But it's looking like it's not compatible with democracy, it's not compatible with human rights, definitely not compatible with freedom of speech, freedom of thought, conscience, or religion. Unfortunately, child marriage is a big issue. The death penalty is a serious issue. And these are apostasy laws. You can see this little map here. At least I think you can. Yeah, let's go ahead and scooch this over here and do a quick little expansion of that so you can see. Yeah, in all those areas, you can have the death penalty for apostasy. And yeah, you can lose child custody and marriage in the brown ones, and the yellow ones, they're converting a Muslim is a crime. So let's take about half a second to combine this with the concept of feminism, which supposedly fights for equal rights for all people on social, economic, and political grounds. You're not a person. You technically are justified as half of a person in Islamic community if you're a woman. Isn't that about right? Half a person? You need two women to equal a person in Islamic faith. Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so, as we already knew, Linda Sarsour, the cockroach cunt, doesn't know a goddamn fucking thing about Sharia, because if she practiced it here in the United States, then she wouldn't be speaking in public, because...
Not to mention... Oh, sorry.
Fuck!
Sorry.
Because her opinion will only be worth half of a man. She wouldn't drive herself. She wouldn't go out without an escort or any of these other things, because these are all punishable under Sharia law as a...
it's just punishable.
It's apostasy. Because it's going against the Sharia laws.
I wouldn't say apostasy.
Her driving?
For driving.
She's a woman.
It's...
She doesn't have the same rights as a man in Sharia law.
True, but I don't think driving is under Sharia law.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
It is?
Yes, because it's doing the task of a man.
Nuke it with fire.
That said, Linda, if you want to be a feminist, you can be. If you want to be an Islamic Sharia apologist, you can be. However, you can't be both unless you're a hypocrite. Thank you all for watching, and check us out next time when I yell at Red for giving me this fucking topic. I got raccoon shit to do. Good night!